Killed the anxious. I didn't get here. Said it's okay. Next week, I for sure get it. I get charged. Ideally, I get it off heroic case. Let's go do the finale. Crowded. Okay. Yeah, practice stuff. That's what I do. It's good. Future. I like having a big one again. I brought the fire pit with me now. It's for him close, I'm still probably. Still a great build. Alright, first boss. Alright, we blasted. We just follow the this sounds good. Dude, I still wish this I could play no world. Sounds good. I should have had the sound off. This is cool. Alright, so not in a day, a week, or even a month. Yeah, but we'll get Koreshi eventually. Oh shit. Now they're following Salatat. Interesting. Dude. This needs to be a zone. Why doesn't this become a zone? Look at that. Look at that. Alright, well, we'll see what the campsite does. Yeah, I'll be playing Legion Remnants. Okay, so where is where's Tazavich? Yeah. IDC, great. Well, that could be as simple enough as gravity. But I don't know. I don't see them making them a new world. Right? Gravity is real. Oh, hold up. Oh, where's the rare? Dang it. Do I need that one? No. Alright, good. Alright, it's dead. Like, so, here's my question. Part of me feels like the Eco Dome is closer than here? Maybe it's not over there, maybe it's more like closer to the planet. Because, see, it already has asteroids, so what you're asking, is it just to pull everything back, become a planet? I don't think they do that. But I mean, it could. Like, what I'm saying is, it makes easy sense, but whether or not they do it. Did I unlock the campsite? I got DC. I think a lot of people are DCing you. But yeah, that's the question. So he blessed Aldani. Is this area now blessed? Will these ecodomes grow more now? I mean, we're already gussying up the one. And with how easily Koresh makes life, he's feeling like a life type. Well, life slash void. I guess all Titans can do life, but he just like insta pops life. So it's interesting. Alright. I gotta do a delve. Got to do a delve. Oh, I got keys? I got keys. Well, look at Outland. I could see Koresh becoming, like, regrouping in, like, an Outland form. Like, that, I could see Koresh show up Outland, like, in WoW in the future. But Full Sphere... Well, like I said, it could easily, like, it's clearly staying spherical if we look at the background, right? It's clearly spherical. Maybe it'll, like, reform in general after a certain amount of time, since Dementias didn't get to eat it from natural gravity. I still want to see. You could use the Ecodome area for, like, ethereal starter area. Not like a zone, because they don't really do zones for allied races, but, like, you know how each race has a little area. Some we can get to, some we can't. Interesting. Well, hold up. Is there? I feel like there's a few we can. No, Mechagon we technically can. Well, we technically can get to Ecodome Aldani too. But yeah, I want to see like that little spot. You know, for the allied race where they start off. Like even the Earthen had it, like that awakening chamber. You get one of those silk creatures, Ecodome Aldani. They're like, hey, we're rewrapping. Wrapping you up with a piece of the world soul. And I like my theory about them having the 3 body types, one being broker. Be legit. Mummy with breast, mummy without, broker. Broker. Robot. And bone brain. Yeah, if she healing, she gonna be Band-Aid spec, legit. 3rd spec Demon Hunter, 4th spec Rogue, Band-Aid spec, boom. What I'm wondering is it what her story with the Nemesis is gonna be? Or is it the... Yeah, that's it. What her story with the Nemesis is gonna be. And... in Midnight, are we gonna get a new companion? Every season? Or do we basically get it confirmed, you know, one per saga? Because we'll get it confirmed either way. They may just say, yeah, she's gonna be... They could tell us that, like, tomorrow or Saturday. Yo, it's gonna be her the whole time. I still think it'd be cool if we had options. That's what it is. I'm still gonna be playing though. It looks great. Ooh. Yo. What if it's Tyr? Because he flipped to our side to fight the Titans. Oh, boom. Oh. Tyr would be legit though. I feel like Tyr would be too much. Like imagine, especially if they full size him, imagine him just stomping around Delves like, oh, help. Dang it. That did not go smooth. Dude, what if in Last Titan our Delta companions Thrall? Chris Metzen just talking to us. in all of our delts. Champion. Stay out of that web. I can't do a good Thrall voice on the fly. I'm not doing it serious. But you know. Yo. Thrall's the companion and he's shaman tank. 4th spec shaman right there. Last Titan. Along with Tinker. Dude. The fake leaks for the Last Titan, though, are not so much the jailer one. That one's so sus. But I'm talking about the map. The map makes me like. Maybe? Like, it's still like grain of salt, but it's like. What? Like, what could that Northrend mean? You know? Because if it is fake, whoever did it knew. They knew some stuff. Not maybe about Last Titan, but they knew, like, stuff going on. Because Thragar and Ulduar as a zone, it's weird how they cut up the zones, but now that we see Midnight, it's like, you see how they just combine two. So it make you ask questions. You know what? With the zone, the void storm, we could be looking at a Xerath Umbra. I'm down for Xeraths. I know some people are gonna be like, no, but hey. If we look at Xerath Mortis as a zone, it was actually really, I think the zone was good. New 3D printer mounts, man. Ooh. I mean, maybe mix it up. Maybe all of them don't have a 3D printer. The ones that kind of make sense to have the 3D printer are death and life. Like, life for making life, death for making afterlives. So, now, light could be different. Void could be different. Though it's interesting, think about this. The Harnir zone feels like it's a confluence of zones. Of like a cosmic force, the trees. And then the Void Storm has all those portals. Like it's some kind of nexus. Oh, nice. That's some veteran track for the alt. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna grab this for healing, I guess. My raid trinket's great. Good there. And a check about my did I do my 3 runs yet? Shit. I don't have 60. I did my map though, didn't I? Well, to be fair, we don't know what's up with the Dream Rift. Maybe it's caused by the Black Blood. Maybe that's something that they, like, the whole dealio. And if that's the case, then you could argue the tree could exist and the prisons could exist in unison. Because the biggest complaint against Amantul is how he treats his people. Because it wasn't like, okay, let's have a conversation about the tree. Let's. He was like, no, I'm the boss. I do it. You know, it's like, bro, what the hell? I do the dark for you. Oh, there's the easy. Alright, trying to get that bilge water rep. Yeah, they kind of made it longer because you don't get it from the old stuff. You get half from the old stuff. Maybe they need to separate delves from world. Or I don't know. Maybe it should just be an unlock on the delve tree. Just put keys. Because we can buy keys, but you can only buy the few, I thought. I didn't make that weekly. But with Koresh being back, the last Titan has a very different meaning. Or could. I just said everyone dipping on Homeboy and being like, really? And here's the thing, maybe we would just beat him up and he's like, fine. Maybe I should rethink how I do things. Because at the end of the day, that's what people want. Or that's what the characters would want. They're like, bro, calm down. Because both him and Sargeras could do something from being like, you know what? I need to listen to the team. You know, because that's what it was about. And listen to the team. And the freaking Dragonbrook, Alex Straza, she beat the elements because she was like, yo, teamwork. And it was like, that's one of Order's strengths. Teamwork. And then you see Amanthul break that. It's like, man. That's why I think it's gonna be like all cosmic forces. And then I'm curious, because for life, you either make a loon bad, or you do something with the plants, the crazy plants. And a loon's like, there's something crazy in the realm of life. And it's this. Oh yeah, you think Azeroth's like a creator. I still see, why did I stop? Either she's like a 7th first one, and that's why she's so juiced up, in my opinion, or she's just a really big world soul. Which is kind of like what is said anyways, like prime world soul. It's kind of basic. I missed the double rep. Yo. So you think as the world soul traveled, it was tossing out babies? Or what? I don't know. I don't see evidence of world souls being planted. No, here. Because I could argue Amantul could be the planter. And he's mind controlling all the Titans he planted. Like, Prime World Soul could just be... Because, like, there's a reason she's taking longer. I don't know. I don't know. Let me think. I'm trying to think if there's anything that contradicts any of that. Because... Why do we see the Titans care about one energy? Because, like, if Amantul cared about it as, like, a mother figure, why is he trying to control? You know, it feels like it just feels like it's talked about differently. So they sleep in planets. So they hop around and sleep in planets. Like, that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me, is like the world souls are just hopping into planets. Like, and then she'd hop into a planet, plant another world soul, and then I guess I can't contradict that, but it just doesn't sound good to me, I guess. For, like, what we got so far. Because we see, like... Anshe is supposed to be the sun, but we see the suns as, like, fire elementals as well. Yeah, so each world soul has an own planet. It's not like something is planting them, right? So she just okay. So she just leaves the soul out, and then the rocks get around it and form the planet. We just the Tauran myth. I don't think is enough to say that the Azeroth itself was going around. Okay. Because you gotta also remember the time frame that Azeroth has been around. The Black Empire dates back to 250,000 years ago. So she was full planet then. So before that, she would have had to been going around. And we're talking about even longer time. Because I just think she's special and just been here, right? For me, it's easier to think she's just been here and she's special than she did all this other stuff and special. Right? Purely based on something like I gotta look at the Tauran myth. Because I didn't read the short stories book. So you just think Aman'Thul is looking for his mama the whole time? Instead of just... For me, it's easier to say Aman'Thul is looking for Titans to control than he's looking for his mom. But I guess it works. So... And then here's the thing, right? So then the whole Sargeras Aman'Thul thing is about... So either Sargeras is trying to kill his mother or free his mother. Because it will look really good for Sargeras if he's like, no, I'm trying to free my mom from Aman'Thul. Right? Because... he straight up aimed for the world core. Right? The sword was mentioned because he aimed for the world core in the manifold. So that's one part that makes me be like, I think of her more as a... she's special, but not like that. Also, I was right about Koresh being a whole lot longer ago than the BC questlines. So, bada boom. I knew that felt right. Okay, if Sargeras comes back, the odds of him being just evil is so low. Look at Aridocron. He's not just evil. We haven't had... I don't think they'll bring him back for him to just be evil. Because then what's the point? Demon dude back. And again, his episode means more the shadier Amantul is. We surviving. That's how it's going. We living. Getting that rep. Oh, so I've seen this theory going out now, and I was kind of thinking it when I first saw it. Void Storm being Zalatat's homeworlds. I could get behind that, but I don't know. Because it looks like a nexus point of, like, Void stuff. Also, speaking about that rift, I do think it could be related to the light stuff going on in there. I'm curious about the life, the plant light stuff going on. Sargeras' whole thing was that life would come back after he destroyed the world, the universe. Sargeras wasn't against life. He just was like, I'm gonna kill everything, and then life's gonna come back because it's that good. Like, he wanted life to come back, he just had to purge the universe first. Because it was already corrupted, he had to purge it, and he hoped life would return. And then he was basically doing what Amantul was doing, trying to make his own pantheon under his control, basically. I think it's basically said Andar was able to escape because she basically had a hideout because of Elune. Because Elunaria is like the name. So That's what I thought. I thought Alun had that hideout and was keeping her safe. But it was only safe for so long because the Legion literally showed up as we got there. And she basically couldn't destroy demon ships without her help. She would have literally died and got captured. So, I don't know about that. Like, literally, we arrive as the Legion's, like, pulling up on her. And we're like, oh, yo. Perfect timing. What are the chances? Because that's just how a raid goes. That's just how, like, WoW stuff happens. Garrosh could have invaded us at a different time, you know, with his time travel portal. There's so many things just happen at a certain time because it's that time. But I'm pretty sure she was able to elude the demons for so long because of the hideout she had via Illum. But yeah, if we don't actually help her, the Legion straight up kill that world soul that she is. And she's dead. I went the wrong way. Alright, first one again. Let's go, please. Please. Yes! Oh my god, first one. Yo, I'm that good. First one. So now I got two. So I just need Blackwater and Steam Needle. Sweet. 2 Paragon mounts. Boom. Oh shit. Eyes of Green. Oh my god. Eyes of Green. It's me. I'm the vassal of life. Oh shit. Here's the thing. I can easily believe everybody wanted to turn Azeroth to their team. It's probably going to come out Elune too. But I think ANR in the tree moment was just like, yo, this can help. And it probably could have. They could have had a discussion, but Amanthul was like, I like yoinking things out of planets. I really want to pull things out of planets. He's a grabby man. Okay, we both agree. Amanthul is a little baby man. You know, you think he's looking for his mama? I think he just wants to control everybody. And he likes messing with planets. You know, we all got different ideas. What was I doing? Did I not do a race? And I guess I gotta kill some marine. I thought I did 2 races. But I guess I did not. Let's do it now. Or Wayna being treachery in green. Though, I will say this. The person who wrote those lines aren't at the team no more. But that's only if we're talking about whether or not things were cut or changed or adjusted. I don't think Orwena's in the clear though. But I still think, man, because of the party talking about it, it may not be a bad thing. We'll have to see though. Yeah, Frey. Like, we got a couple of candidates. For a bit, it could have been Malfurion. Could have been like, yo, it's Malfurion. Alright, rares. Let's just beat up some rares. Let's get this. Dude, I hope we get Titan Keeper. Like, we gotta get full Titan Keeper content in Last Titan. I gotta start working on my made-up sagas, though. I'm gonna make up a whole saga about a new faction war, and now I got this idea cooking with, like, the embassy idea. Like, imagine the faction's at peace, and then all of a sudden an embassy is attacked, and it triggers a freaking giant world war. So topical. But, also, you know, that's how you start a war saga. You know? Shit going on. I gotta flesh it out. Who, where, when, why. But I know some people are mad at neutral Silver Moon, but I think, well, it's only part neutral, and like I said, I think it's kind of, it's interesting for the story, and it works, and it could mean, you know, other cities, with future things, you know, could get the same treatment. Though, what Alliance City? Like, we use Stormwind? I don't... What would you use Stormwind to do? I don't think Stormwind. I don't think Stormwind could work. I want to see those too, because did you hear all the names of people they mentioned? They were like, this person did this to this, and I'm just like, what was the other Titan Keeper? How many Titan Keepers? Like, clearly there were a lot, more than just like the big fancy ones, you know? It's like, tell me more about these other Titan Keepers. Here's the thing, if Amantul ends up being, you know, bad per se, maybe they just jail him, and then in like 2 sagas, he's like, guys, I see why putting everything in prison kind of sucks. But it's like, good thing, we need your help now. Maybe one of the old gods is flipped to our side too, like Nazoth or something, is like, yo, we gotta fight X. I'm with you. We see Amanthul hand in hand with Nazoth and a loon and some light thing. And they're like, guys, it was all about unity. It was all about the friends that we made to fight this big guy, bad guy that we gotta fight. Boom. There you go. I hope y'all enjoyed that. They revive Zara. Illidan's like, hey, I don't regret blasting you, but it's good that we're on the same team now. Oh, well, when I said that, I just meant, like, it could be, like, on Shay or something like that. Someone from the faction of the light, someone from the void, like an old god, someone from death, being like, we're here, all of us together. We're gonna save the world again. Zareth Lumos. Okay. So, I'm so happy that it's confirmed it's gonna be attached. Oh, it's so good. People were fighting me. People were like, no, it's gonna be phased. No, it's gonna be this. No, it's gonna be that. And I'm like, oh. And then it's not. So we got this whole zone, Zulaman, and then Void Rift, and tree somewhere. Tree hole, root hole. Dude, I hope it has a root. I hope Harindar has a portal to here. It has to. It'll be so great. It'll make sense. All the War Within people that wanted Harinir and the War Within, myself included, will be like, it's fine. It connects. It's fine. It makes sense. It's fine. It's fine. Great. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Because every screenshot I've seen of that zone in the Harinir, there's like roots above. And I'm just like, underground zone? Underground? And if they use the dream, it could be anywhere. I don't know. The big thing, did y'all, yo, you need to see these if you haven't. Did you see the WoW shorts that talked about the dungeons and stuff? Like, a lot of the Zulamon stuff has to do with one of the dungeons. We are basically doing a Loa trial. Then another of the dungeon, the Witherbark, who are Horde allies, being abducted by... No. Wait, did I get the right one? Hold up. The trolls aligned with us that are part of the Amani, I think I got the wrong, are being abducted by the bad ones that we know from there. Here, let me just look it up. I don't want to get it wrong. Because these shorts gave so much info. Like, crazy amounts. Here, I'm gonna get it right too. Here's the zone. Well, the Reventrust, they said the proper name of the Reventus. Or another, like... Here, I'm watching it again. Here. I gotta... Why can't I share it? I can't share it in that chat. Oh, I can share it in this chat. Here. In the Saria Caverns, the Witherbark trolls of Zulamon, I was right, the Witherbark are being kidnapped by the Vile Branch. The Witherbark are being kidnapped by the Vile Branch. And we're gonna go and help them. Yeah, as long as I can go in here and this zones me into Haradar, I'm good. You know? I'll be happy. Ah! Alright, what delves are up? Skittering. Alright, let's go do skittering. Oh, and Nightfall. Oh, I'm gonna do that one too. Oh, I can't get any more gilded. Shit. Or can I? I guess I gotta do them plus. Dude, tell me about it. They basically set up lore and Season of Discovery to set up Undead Paladins, but nope. Nope. Still no. Like, you could retroactively add them in at this point because of the lore they put in my opinion. But no. Right, I pulled them both. I'm hoping, like Lordaeron stuff's in a patch. But we really need to answer who came through the Sunwell. Because I'm not going to say a definitive answer, but there are a few possibilities that are very interesting. But I do not think we can definitively say anything until Blizzard tells us. And unless it's a big mystery, we may know soon. If it's just like, oh, the Paladins. Oh, the Alliance. But if it's the Arathi, which it could be, the Arathi that would have come through that would not be the ones we know, I believe. It would be the ones we don't. Through very magical means. Confirming a connection between the arcane fire of the Arathi, the power of the light to teleport, and a connection between the World Soul crystals and the sun, which is very clear. Could be clear already because, you know, the Well of Eternity was from Azeroth anyways. But it could also mean more light stuff. Or more light connection. And Northern Lordaeron would be the place where that would be, in my opinion. But I don't know. Like I said, it's I can make I'll make a couple of guesses, but I don't want to put a definitive yet because we still got 2 panels. Then I'll really start, you know, cooking theories. Because even the page, the WoW page for Midnight changed. I guess when I read the Zulaman one, it was very different, and it's different now. Not too different, and it's funny too, because I had heard like different stuff, so I had mentioned it when I read it. It was good. Because on the original was kind of like, I guess we fight the trolls, but then now it's like no. We team up with the trolls. We fight some of the trolls. Like, oh, okay. So, I'm excited for Zulaman. Especially if we're helping Loa, then I was right. Because, I mean, it's not a hard guess, but I was like, yo, we gotta help the Loa. And we're gonna be friends. I mean, with Troll Story, that's usually what you do anyway, so like I said, it's not like it's hard. I do really hope we get them as an allied race, though. And then if we get Draenei content, we could get Broken or High Elves, you know? If they give Horde Trolls, they give Alliance High Elves. That could work too. imagine if Amani were neutral? Ah. Ah. Oh my god. You're over here like... You're over here gonna make an Amani troll that worships the Titans. And I'm over here gonna make an Amani troll that spits on the Titans. Who fuck? You gotta make that, Titan. You gotta make that Amani. Be like, I'm the Amani. And I love the Titan. Titan, save me. I need to see that character right now. Aman Zuljin. There you go. I can now upgrade with it. Maybe. Here's the thing. The Drogbar were apparently tight. I still think with what you just said, you gotta make if Amani become playable, you gotta make an Amani that is an Amani in your, if instead of not listening, maybe your Amani's like, no, I'm gonna listen to the Titans. All y'all other Amani, wrong. I'm right. Make that Amani. They deserve to be made. What class would they be, though? A Pro Titan Amani. What would they be? Priest? Warrior? Hunter? I don't know, maybe not Hunter. Dude, if they could be paladins because of tier and more craziness going on. Amani paladin, it's pro tier and pro titan. There you go. The Amani people would not approve, but well, some of them may. Oh, there you go. Yes, dude. Oh my god, he's even more crazy. He's over here like, if we would have just used arcane magic like the Blood Elves, we would have won the war. Y'all should have listened to the Titans, and we would have our land. Boom. There you go. Dude, I gotta start coming up with my Haranir. And I wanna start coming up with my Amani. I really hope they become playable. They look so good. Got my Legion remix tunes ready to level. Alright, we got the shortcut. Yeah, Arwayne is definitely going to be pro Azeroth, but like I said in the comment, I don't think Anne Scholl is her goddess, so I think she worships Azeroth and this Anne Scholl. And in the raid, we help the Anne Scholl fight the Undreamt God. So what I'm wondering is Anne Scholl some kind of Loa wild god life creature? Or heck, Anne Scholl could be a freaking Titan Keeper. It doesn't sound like a Titan Keeper name, but maybe a Titan Keeper lost in this place. Fully lifed up. Maybe it's one of the heretic ones. Like, it could be anything, in my opinion. At this point, too. But there, I do wonder the dynamic between Orwena and her goddess and this Anne Scholl thing. And is Anne Scholl pro Azeroth too? And Scholl's trying to help Orwena to convince the other Harnir. Some kind of dealio. And then like I said earlier, I wonder if the black blood is going to matter. Because Orwena did mention that we need to figure out the solution in Azkahet because it will help her problems at home. And either she's talking about, I guess, the light bloom thingies, or there's going to be Black Blood storyline there too. Oh, it's Shulka. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Shulka. Man, I'm over here like it's Anne Scholl. I'm over here calling it the trinket name. Shulka. Yeah. You knew. Okay, thank goodness you knew exactly what I meant. Yeah, Shulka. Dude, what if Shulka is a Nathrazim in disguise? Yo, what if we're there with Orwena, right? And we walk up and Shulka is just like this glowing green-eyed thing, and we're just like, like it has the biggest green eyes ever, and everyone's just like, the people who know are just sitting there like, and as we're beating the god it's telling us to beat, we're like, oh no, this is bad. But we're going through it anyways. I don't know. Shulka. I got an idea. Oh, there's a Mesopotamian god named Shul Utulu, or Utula. I was like, maybe we can figure out what they based it off of. Because if it sounds like, well, why did I do that? God, I'm so dumb. Oh well. I always have too many flight sounds on this character. Alright, I got 5. Let us do one of the world soul thingies. Alright, at the top. I really hope I'm in the alpha. I need to get in the alpha so bad. Once the beta's here, I'll have to buy in if I'm not. Which is gonna suck right now. I don't like going on. But I gotta start, man, as soon as it's testable, I wanna get in there. I wonder what... Are we gonna have world soul memories? Again? Yeah, if he's a freaking... If he's a Dreadlord, that'll be funny. Oh shoot, that's not good. There we go. Yo, if the Arathi come back, and then that's how we get the freaking Denathrius coming back, that'll be interesting. Maybe Zalatath was still smiling. Because, I mean, it could just be as simple as she knew she was still gonna, win. But you know what I'm really thinking? The last 2 bosses of the March on Boldanas. Because I'm like... There's specifically 2 elves. It'd be those 2 bosses. And let me tell you, how much does Illyria show up? We've all seen Terrellian hiding in there. Silver Moon. I did not see Illyria. I think someone may get their freaking mind control off or something. But then I think Zalatat's gonna get beat here. And then it's gonna be here's one theory I think too. If that is the Arathi, right? What if the cutscene is after the Sunwell thingy? Well, here's the thing. I don't think Eritor is gonna die. I'm talking about, do you see Illyria in the campaign that has been talked about? We see Eritor gets his own quest line. I think Illyria may be mentioned in the Void Storm zone, but I don't even see her mentioned. Which has me like, does she get got in the book? Does she get got in the book? Like, she loses it in the book, and that's when Zalatas like, thank you. And she got her. Hey Bill, what's up? I'm chilling. You know what? Let's go get all my vaults now. What's your rep looking like, Belle? Is it bad? I mean, it doesn't hurt to try if they're leveled up. Just run the RNG stuff and then craft the missing. I killed it. I basically need to redo these. I need to get the belt. Yeah, people were saying it was free, and then when I read it, I was like, hold up. That's not what this says. And then it was too late. And it was too late. You know? Alright. I'm gonna wait for that for a moment. Let's go get my bolts. Yeah. Yeah, you could get... Well, dude, doing delves will get you champion gear if you can do 8s, so... That's actually gonna be the biggest bang for your buck. World Quest give adventure gear. Look at them. Yeah, first I would check. Well, one, go grab all the rep stuff. Whatever rep stuff you can get, I'd grab that. Then look at the World Quest. Then craft what you can, or do the special assignment. Because here's the thing, if you do, it may not be given double, but you do this special assignment in Undermine, you get like double the loot. Alright, we're getting vaults live. Alright, upgrade. Works. Alright, huge. Oh my god, you've got so much like season 1, season 2 stuff. Got some braces. Yeah, unless they fix it. But it's like double adventure. It's not like veteran. It's just, but it's still double step. Yeah. RNG sources, then crafting. Then you can run delves. Like when you got the better stuff. Right. You know, deck yourself out from there. Damn it! Why didn't he get tier? He should have got tier. You deserve tier. Here, we're breaking it. We're breaking the set. I don't care anymore. It's a new age. New season. I want the old. Alright, he had a wall even. They should just make transmog free. He had an old. Oh. Good for him, he gets some money. What am I getting? Tier. Are you? What the fuck? I'm converting this to tier. I guess next week, because I've already converted some stuff. Alright, well he's getting geared. Do more delves this way. Dude. I can't wait for the story panel today. The story panel is today, FYI. That's gonna be... We're gonna get some info. That's for dang sure. Something. Alright, that was all vault. Alright, she's getting another. It's also an old vault. Damn. She got 2 season 2 vaults. Oh, this. That's fun. I was like, yo, am I gonna get something new for her? No. I was like, oh, is this the one? No. Is this the one? No. This has to be the one. Nope. Yeah. I must have been doing something on me. I was playing a bit. I would do like a delve or two. Oh, no, it's when she was doing visions. That's it. Alright, let's see what my rogue got. Yeah, that's season 2. Oh, he's got another. Wait, that's LFR. Hold up. That will convert our legs. So we take that. It doesn't matter. They don't count to the total, so it doesn't matter. First, last. Transmog! And I get to DC. Or DE it. Oh no, not DC. Wizard don't hurt me. Dude, I'm actually sad they made Season 2 gear a pain to get now. I thought it was going to be easy to get from, like, Visions and Nightfall, but they're like, we'll upgrade it for y'all, so it's better in the new season, and I'm like, no! I like being able to buy Season 2 and convert. Oh. Finally. Someone is getting a tier from their vaults. Yes. There we go. Man. Man, that was so troll I got this. From the freaking replay. So troll. They fixed it though, but too late. Too... Alright. So I just gotta do a delve on him. And you can get 2-piece. Alright, well that's on the list. Alright, we're checking everybody. We're giving everyone a good old check. I'm gonna have to check the BTR tomorrow, I think. Actually, I'm probably gonna check it after the stream. I want to see if anything new popped up. Alright, I don't think I did anything on these people, but let's see. Imagine checking 18 vaults or 20 vaults a week. It'd be so much loot and money, but I'm also like, that'd be so many runs. Hold on, looking here real quick. Dude, I really should have done Dastardly Deal. I could have got like a bunch of warband gear to convert. I would just think it's going to be nice and easy to do Undermine in the last Titan. Well, I guess you'd be doing it in whatever's after, maybe. Well, no, the last Titan would work. Freaking, just get the teleporter. Nice and easy. Nope, he got nothing. Oh. Something. Yeah, something. Damn. Fucking jewelry. Really? Oh. Yeah, there's no way I could go back to doing all my chests, all my vaults. My load time too long. The video I would have filmed would be like an hour long, and I'd have to trim that shit up. The vaults would be like 15 minutes, and then the next would be 10. Dang it. Dude. My hunters in Dragonflight. Oh. I'm not dealing with that right now. I should have looked where he was and realized, yeah, he don't got a vault. Look at all these characters I got. And they all got a story to tell. Oh yeah, she got a vault. I should get that, but run for mod. And she is not my main one anymore. Oh, period. My goblin already got too much. He's good. He's my main one. For sure. And there we go. We just got normal. Ella farm. I've already got heroic. And I just gotta upgrade and get mythic. Let's see if she's gonna win. Yep, let's go. Yeah. It's probably season 2. Almost. It's better than the weekend. Yeah. Shaker. Let's see, season 2 or season 3. That's fine. Season 2 or season 3. You know what? Wait, no, I don't believe in it. Let me see. Okay. Need to get a conquest piece and convert that to I have 2 charges next. I think I got 2 more chances. Okay, just one. We'll check me. Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. If she gets tier, I'm gonna help out this server. Wow. Would you look at that? Alright. Alright. She's got stuff to do. She's gonna get 2 piece. That's sweet. Alright, this is a character I geared up. With all that stuff. She got so weird so quick. It was so good. Alright, well. I'm actually gonna call the stream there. I gotta get ready for bed. Sorry I didn't stream as much as I was supposed to today. Basically, yesterday, well, it's yesterday now, when I woke up, freaking house inspectors were inspecting the floor of our house, the slabs, and we got a crack. It's not like crazy serious, but we gotta get it fixed, so I woke up to that. That was cool. Crack in the house. But that's the main reason why I didn't stream as much today. But thank y'all for stopping by, Lairds. I know we've had issues in past, but it was good to see you in stream. Bell, of course, Zero. Thanks for dropping by. I will for sure be streaming more later today. Because we don't got any floor inspection stuff to do. I'll see y'all later.